one of the best feelings. Now that I say that out loud, it's a strange sentence, but certainly
abusive, nonetheless.
Fun. No. It's just
you're training them to, like, once they go to college, they're gonna get all slam-a-dam-a-ding-dong. They're gonna go to Christian college just like you did, and they're just gonna they're gonna get tanked.
No, it'll be like oh fuck. I think this has only 30. Oh no, I don't know what this is. Never mind. No, it'll be like that aha moment when they're at a frat party, like their first frat, and like someone starts like doing a keg stand, and everyone starts going college. They're gonna be like, oh fuck, my dad's actually an asshole.
Yeah, it'll hit them. Do you think they're gonna be frat bros and frat broettes?
I mean, I think everyone's got a little frat boy in them.
I think you never got to do it, so you kind of have been getting it out in comedy. You're kind of the frat boy of comedy.
I am not even close.
You're pretty much the frat boy, yeah. Yeah, you're getting everybody fucking trashed. You bully everybody, you know.
Sigma, Kappa,
when everyone's fucking bombing, you start barking. Like during their set, oh, you know?
Yeah, well, no, I don't know. I think everyone likes. I think that's what college is for. You're like, I gotta let loose a little bit.
I never let loose. I was dedicating my life to the beautiful Black American art form of jazz.
You never let loose.
I never let loose.
That's so strange. I would say you seem so like chill and relaxed most of the time, and like very like go with the flow.
You're a piece of shit, first of all, and second of all, you mean the opposite, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
There it is.
So sorry.
There it is.
I was like thinking to myself, I was like, oh wait, no, he's actually
high-strung cum dump. Daddy's little high-strung cum dump.
Yeah, I remember when I think it was today I texted you, or was it yesterday? And you wouldn't text me back, so I said, who's got two thumbs in his opening for Jason Collins?
Which is like, if you're trying to get my attention, shout out Jason Collins, but aim higher, you know?
Well, I didn't want to aim too high, because
Yeah.
then you would know it was a lie.
No, I still would have bought it.
If I was going to say, I typed the words Rory Scovel first.
Oh.
Too high.
Too high. He would never let you open up for him. He would never.
Honestly,
both those comedians would ask me before you, obviously.
Okay, great. It hurt me to
Second of all,
backspace the name a little
Rory
bit.
Scovel. You're like you typed. You're like Rory Scovel, and you're like as you're like keep hustling, RJ. You just delete it. You're like
someday,
just someday.
send this text to me.
Yeah.
So those texts you send to yourself that you get two texts
Oh
of.
yeah, of course. You know, like little affirmations, textual affirmations.
Yeah, affirmations.
Easy. We don't call them that
So
anymore.
yeah, I texted that who's got two thumbs is opening Jason Collins. She's like, "Oh, congrats, bitch," or whatever you said. And I said, "No, you fucking idiot. I just wanted your attention."
I'm gonna be terrified the next time I see Jason Collins, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck do you mean aim higher?" And I'm gonna be like, "No, I didn't know you're a fan.
Big fan of the pod.
Big fan of the pod. Why don't we get that dingus on here? You know,
He's on Steve Burns.
Steve Burns podcast. That piece of shit,
Comedy
traitor,
pinata.
motherfucker. He might. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
We're still beating that damn pinata in the charts.
Are we still beating that Mexican Steve Burns?
Stay down there, Steve.
No, he's Asian. Which one is he?
I don't care.
He's I think he's like Serbian or something, right?
I'm not a fan of either of them.
Really? Like any race?
I love the Serbs.
The Serbs. Nice.
Serbs up, brother.
Oh my! I was trying to find it.
Come on.
Self-serve ice cream. Found it. Oh goodness.
Well,
what's going on with you? What's going on with your stupid fucking life that no one cares about?
what the hell? That's not a nice question to ask.
I don't. Nothing. Your life sucks. But what's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on.
What's going on?
You hanging out with my friends behind my back and not inviting me.
Oh yeah, like everybody. Yeah.
Get your foot out of your face of the camera.
They can see me, dude. You're just mad at me because I'm. First of all, you're mad at me because I'm killing, and also I hang out with our friends
killing.
and don't invite you.
Rude.
No, it's not that rude.
Rude.
We figured. Tom Goss and I figured that you would. I don't know. Bum out the vibe
Of a movie?
you might do too many act outs during the movie. You know,
that's what I'm known for.
I mean, listen, for the folks at home, if you haven't seen this kid live, I mean, is it comedy? Is it mime? No one's is it just is it a bad mime? You know, it's a mime who can't stop talking, you know?
Yeah, what's a mime with noise?
RJ Signs' whole comedy career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. We'll fucking contribute. Yes, and it. Go fucking hire and make it funny then, dick.
A meme. Tough. It's late. Come on, give me a second. I've been carrying the last few podcasts.
You have
because
not
you've
been carrying
so
any
sleepy.
of these fucking podcasts, dude. Even when I was sleepy and bombing, I was still funnier than you. How the fuck does that happen?
How do you even know?
How? Because I listened back to them. I'm like, wow, I'm so much funnier.
That's interesting. You told me not too long ago that you don't listen back to them.
I don't listen to any of them, but I just feel if I did.
Which one is it?
But I feel if
Which
I
one
did.
is it? You fucking liar.
It's not. No, I'm not a liar. Listen, Tom and I had a great time without you. I think you would have bummed out the vibe, and I was really good. And I asked you, I'm like, let's see a movie tonight. You fucking bailed on me for some other stupid fucking.
You didn't ask me to see a movie tonight.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, let's go see Twister tonight, and you're like,
oh, I think you meant tomorrow. Instead of doing a podcast tomorrow, we'll go see Twister. Which, by the way, I'm never gonna go see that movie.
I heard it's the new hot movie.
Twister?
Yeah, it's like the new Sharknado,
I don't.
but just on land.
No,
It's like a land tornado. What are those called?
a tornado.
Oh yeah, tornado.
So funny. You are really carrying us right now.
Oh,
Why
Jesus.
the hell would we go see Twister? That sounds like that's the kind of movie that you go take your teenage girlfriend to go watch when you're a teenager, by the way.
When you're a teenage, yeah. RJ's girlfriend from high school, still in high school, by the way. Yeah, they love a good twister. The tongue twister 9000.
That's what I mean. You take that girl to go see the movie and not watch the movie because who cares about
Which movie have you gotten jerked off in? For me, it was G.I. Joe.
Passion of the Christ?
Really?
No, that was my good friend actually.
Oh, was it
Very
really?
funny.
Was it POC?
Yeah.
Passion of
Christ.
POTC? Passion of the Christ?
Yes. Good job.
Passion of the Christ? Is it
Mhm.
the Christ?
The
There's multiple. No, there's only
No.
one. There's only one.
only one Jesus Christos.
Let us pray. He got jerked off. Did he come?
Yeah.
Wow. Damn. To just some Romans whipping a Jew. He just busted to a bunch of fucking.
I don't know at what part it was, but he said he felt bad about it afterwards.
Yeah, I would hope so. You know?
As Christ was crying.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. Now any Mel Gibson movie he gets hard watching, you know?
Yeah.
That sucks. It was Mel Gibson played the Jew, right?
No.
Who played Christ?
Fuck. Mel Gibson directed it. It was
Tom Cruise?
Jim Caviezel?
Was it?
I think it was Jim Caviezel.
Was it Robert Downey Jr. in his blackface?
Listen, it's kind of hot up here. Maybe we could get some dim the lights a little bit. And honestly, the crown
Kinda
of
your
thorns,
Bill Maher.
little itchy on the crown. Maybe not so many thorns. Maybe we could get a crown of Velcro. Maybe we could do that. Not bad.
Not bad. I mean, you basically just did like a sped up teenage Bill Maher. That's your Robert Downey Jr.
Isn't that everybody though?
No. What the fuck does that mean? Isn't that everybody?
We're all a little sped up teenage Bill Maher if you think about it. Got a little bit of Frat Boy in us. Got a little sped up teenage Frat Boy Maher, whatever.
Yeah, Tom and I had a great time.
Oh, I forgot to do the thing.
Glad you weren't there.
Welcome to the podcast. Drew's trying to make up a dumb comedic excuse as to why he didn't invite me to hang out with me and my other friend Tom Goss,
No, I think I honestly just completely forgot about you.
which was crazy because it would have been less than 24 hours since we last spoke.
I just assumed. I'm like, I'd rather. Honestly, I thought I'd rather not. You know.
I know that.
No, you don't.
That's why you didn't invite me.
No, because I lied about that right now. So you can't know the
So
thing
you
that I lied about.
you did think about me.
I didn't think about you at all.
Right. I know that because I wasn't invited.
No, I'm lying about that.
Okay.
Wait, which one am I lying about?
I know you are truly
I'm stuck in so many
pathological.
lies about me and Tom secretly hanging out without you. No, I knew you didn't.
Mm.
No, all I remember, I was like, RJ already saw it, so he doesn't want to go again. So let me see with Tom. That's it. I didn't know. I should have known that you're like a nerd, comic book nerd guy who you like to see movies like 8 times. You like to like hang out on the premiere and wear like the costume and stand out in line and dress up as the Green Goblin. But except you're the only dressed up like the Green Throblin. You're just you just have a giant goblin.
What did we say
cock.
that one episode? Metallic slug guy or whatever.
I don't remember that.
We're just running. It's just like insert weird insect and then put him on like a hovercraft or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's basically every bad guy.
Yeah.
No, I used to go to a lot of those premieres back when it truly was like Thursday at midnight or Friday at midnight or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But like now it's like the opening movie's like Wednesday at noon. And I'm like, I got a job.
Yeah, some of them are midnight though.
One of the last like good midnight premieres I went to was The Dark Knight, and that was truly it's still a good movie, obviously, but it was just so many Batmen and those insane Joker incels running around before Bat Shims,
Bat Shims,
and it was so fun, and the crowd was so wild. And we're sitting there, and it's chaos. There's beach balls. It's like a Nickelback concert. People are doing the wave before the movie even starts. Some dude who works at the theater, hating his life, must have been 25 years old, out of college, couldn't get a job, living with his mom in downtown Orange, California.
Easy there.
Little overweight, kind of like Drew. He's coming back into the theater, and he's like,
was that?
Quiet down. Hey, I'm serious. Quiet down, guys. Everyone gets really quiet. He goes, so we want to start the movie, but it's just, we need it to be a little bit quieter before, and then we hear, hey, I thought this was Batman, not Fat Man. And everyone dies laughing, and he just buries his head and walks out of the theater.
That guy probably killed himself for sure.
Oh, yeah. We heard the gunshots as soon as he left the theater.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, it's probably just a movie, you know?
No, remember it's one of those school shooter things. You know, they come to the theater and they pew us all.
Yeah.
No,
that was the movie, right? Where there's a bat shooter. Column bat. There was a column bat that happened. There was what was Stacy's mom? What was that? Stacy's Grove Elementary. What was that? There was this Sandy bat. I'm not gonna finish it. I'm not gonna finish this bit. It's not worth it.
No.
I saw it in Texas. I was in where was I? San Antonio.
That's too bad.
Right outside the Alamo Dome. That's when I saw The Dark Knight.
Nice.
Yeah. It was just an old homeless black man.
Were you by yourself?
Dressed up in chainmail.
Were you by yourself?
With a fucking with a claymore, you know.
Midnight or just regular day?
1:35 p.m. Yeah.
Opening week?
I think you missed all the details of what I just said before.
Yeah, I was trying to block it out.
I said it was an old homeless black guy in chainmail with a claymore.
Yeah, it wasn't funny.
It was funny.
I don't get it. That's where you saw it? You saw the man, San Antonio?
You weren't paying attention. This is why your wife left you. You're a bad listener.
Come again?
There it is. You're bad, unattentive.
No, I am attentive. I just didn't think I heard all the details that you were trying to set up for the own. I'm sorry. It is, it's a little late. And I did just get out of a movie.
What movie did you see? Twister, you piece of shit. You loved it. You're a
Deadpool and
fucking
Wolverine.
You saw it again?
Yeah, with my
You're
wife.
such a pussy. Who'd you see it with the first time?
My friends.
You're such a gay ass. Dude.
What?
Your life is empty. Why are you doing this? You should be at home.
It was a good movie.
Honing your craft, and you're out there watching movies.
I'm
twice?
sorry. I had a show every night this week.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Bombed everyone.
Oh my god.
None of them
terrible.
turned into anything. Did any of them turn into your groundbreaking gig?
What?
None of them. None of them turned into your.
No, but I texted you that I'm opening for Jason Collins, so that's exciting.
But it's fake. You lied.
Right, but that was funny.
No, it's not funny.
It's funny to me.
It's not funny to anybody.
Look, it was a very productive week. I got to finally have a night out with my wife, who I love, and it was nice.
Was it?
Yeah, we shared popcorn M&Ms.
Did she shuck you? She shuck your jive?
Yeah, she shucked my corn.
She shucked your jive turkey.
Yeah.
And is jive turkey a slur?
Yes.
No, it's not.
It's
For what?
It's
For like a Vietnam soldier?
No, that's like it's like a Harlem slur. It's like something that a old black man would say. Like during the black exploitation films of the 1970s.
What is jive turkey though? I don't know what it is.
Just like someone who's kind of a
jive ass. You're kind of a jive ass for sure.
Okay.
They actually used to that They actually used to say that in the jazz world, you know.
Jive ass.
Yeah, like our old jazz guys would say it. So like the young 20-year-old white kids with
See, that's the
buttons
thing.
up.
It's an old black man thing to
We'd
say.
be like at a wine bar and be like, yo, the saxophone's kind of fucking jive, if you ask me, dude. Fucking jive ass, dude.
Nice.
It's fun.
See?
It's fun.
Jive turkey. That's what it used to be back in the 70s.
Yeah. I don't know where the turkey part came from.
I don't know.
But anyways.
Good movie. Very fun. Good jokes.
It was like 2 good jokes. All the other ones were hack. But yeah, it's all right.
What's the cynic?
No, there was like 2 good jokes. And then all the rest of them, I was like, I could see RJ liking these jokes. These are like more RJ style jokes.
Oh, yeah. Is that
like
what you said?
Like the C-.
So you were thinking about me in the movie.
Well, I didn't invite you?
Yeah, that's so funny.
You know, funny enough, I think Tom talked about you too. We both talked about you.
That's sad.
And how you're in trouble and all that shit. So, we talked about all sorts of naughty things about you. Yeah,
because I'm the bad boy of comedy.
You are the bad. No, you're the frat bro of comedy. Remember, we talked about
I'm the bat boy of comedy.
You literally,
I am the bat boy of comedy.
You're not the bat boy of comedy.
No, like the guy who brings out the bats for the big players.
No, you're a guy who you're the only guy who comes to open mics and you're like, look at this little bat I found.
I don't even go to open mics, you piece of shit.
You're not above open mics.
I never said I was. I just don't go.
I know. You go to shows and you treat those like open mics. Listen, guys.
And you treat open mics like shows. You don't go to shows. It's crazy.
I do shows too. Drop in on your fucking open mic at Gamecraft, you know?
No, invitated.
Invitated only?
Yeah. You're invited.
Imitated. I'm not. I don't like it. And, but what were we talking about? Yeah, the movie was fine. It was cool that Blade was in it, you know?
I liked all the action sequences. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think they were some of the best action sequences I've seen in a while.
One of the funniest ones was Channing Tatum. One of his lines is Gambit, where they're trying to be like, "Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?" And then he's like, "I don't know." He's like, "I don't know. I didn't know my father, but I'm pretty sure I came out his dick ready." Or whatever the fuck it was.
Like, Jesus Christ, like went up my mama's ball, like went up my mama's vagina or something like that.
It's some crazy shit. It's so funny. But I'm trying to think, was there a movie made with Channing Tatum as Gambit?
No, it almost happened. Like it was very close to happening, and it got shelved by Fox and just kicked down the road and never happened. So that was kind of like their homage to like, oh, this was rumored happening for so many years and then it didn't. Let's just also spoilers.
Oh,
anyone who hasn't seen this movie by now it's 2 weeks later. So
yeah,
honestly,
they should have seen it. That's like Titanic. You know, the spoilers.
Spoilers, they all die.
Yeah, they literally all die. He could have fit on the plank, but he didn't. You know? And that bitch is still alive.
Yeah.
She was for a very long time. I think in the 90s she was still alive.
Yeah.
The real one that killed DiCaprio. In the history lady who was on the plank.
Oh, yeah.
There was like a
Rose.
there was special after credits on like the special VHS that my mom got. And I had like the old woman, and she was like, "I let him die, yes," or whatever the fuck, I remember that day I watched that, and then like my mom's kitchen table just fell on me. It was like not stable, so the table, the 4 legs were all in the middle of the center of the circular table, so it just fell over. It was like a metal rusty table.
You were unable.
Yeah. Okay, bars. What are you doing? Easy there.
You keep saying it wasn't stable. This table, I was unable.
Enable. Cain and Abel. Come on now, bars. But that was a weird house. There was like open nails on the floor that you step on and get tetanus and shit. Yeah, but anyways, I think that's how my mom got cancer from that house. I think that's how I probably got cancer from that house too. Can you imagine if I had cancer this whole time?
I believe it.
No, you wouldn't.
You seem ill.
You seem ill.
I feel great.
Look at your cock. It's coughing.
It's coughing?
Yeah. That tip got the whooping cough. Have you ever pissed out a kidney stone? Your dick coughs.
Ew.
I know. I've never pissed out a kidney stone.
Then how do you know?
All my friends that peed out kidney stones.
Yuck.
That's what it sounds like. It's a giant thing.
Ugh.
I know. It's a fun gig.
No, I'm out.
You're not out.
I'm out.
Well, what else? Anything else
Yeah, so on instead of going to a movie on Monday with my friends that I wasn't invited to go to, I came home.
We're actually going to see another movie, by the way.
Tonight.
No, not tonight.
Okay.
Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you going to see?
Snare, but you're not invited. I'm just saying we're going to see a movie, Tom and I.
That's messed up.
You're not. AJ, the other part of the podcast that's never here anymore.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. AJ.
Why aren't you inviting me?
You're not, because it's like not your vibe.
But what's the movie? Is it Twister?
Mm-mm.
Oh, is it Deadpool again?
We're not telling you.
I actually know they're gonna you know what me and Tom will go see is they're doing the re-release of Interstellar on IMAX.
That's the movie. Here's the gig
where
about that.
Hans Zimmer falls asleep on a keyboard for the whole movie.
Yeah. That's sick as fuck. Well, he hasn't seen Interstellar, I don't think.
You know what? I think you're right. He's like, I haven't seen Interstellar.
That's the one fucking movie I haven't seen.
I've heard good things about it.
I've heard, yeah, just permanently picking at his neck beard, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out Tom. He's Tom. I think that's the one he hasn't seen. And I told myself, I'm like, because the one and only time I saw it was in IMAX, and I told myself I never want to see this movie again unless it's in IMAX.
It's coming back.
When is it coming back?
Like this next month.
No.
I swear to God. I saw a trailer for it on last Thursday or whatever.
Last Thursday.
Well, I'm trying to remember when I saw Deadpool before tonight.
New rule last Thursday.
New rule. If you see Deadpool twice, you have to remember which one you saw the IMAX Interstellar trailer.
Yeah, you got it. Well, I think, it was in the trailer. Oh. Have you been to the IMAX at the Spectrum?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's like a whole fucking hallway full of IMAXs.
Yeah, it's kind of fake IMAX, though. It's not true IMAX.
Oh, you're so fucking weird.
Sorry. It's just what? It's just
what?
The truth. There's the true IMAX in Lake Forest.
Where in Lake Forest?
Yeah, anyways, so on Monday, instead of hanging out with my friends, I came home after Gamecraft, and my dog got sick. He was sick all alone here at my house, and he threw up a bunch of stuff in the kitchen, like all of his dinner, and it looked like a little bit of blood too, and then shit everywhere in the family room. It was a big pile of shit, and then like diarrhea and like 3 spots, and then like more diarrhea, and like it was gross.
Why do you have a dog? It just sounds, everybody that talks about having pets, it just seems like a fucking nightmare.
I love him. I didn't want him. Does that make sense?
Wow.
My wife got the dog, and then
just to let people know that already in this podcast, we had to cut out that exact same statement, substitute his own children.
Yeah.
So,
well, and we also had to cut out the exact same statement from your parents about you. So,
they're not even here.
We had to cut them out entirely.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Tough.
No, that sucks.
So lots of poop play on Monday night.
A lot of scat porn.
Yeah, it's still in there if you want to see it.
A lot of scat doggy porn. Where is it?
No, I just haven't cleaned it up.
You just left it in there?
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
You would. What was funny in this past, because like all your family's gone, rest in peace. They like you're just you're an empty nester now. Like this whole
for 5 days.
He keeps
see.
telling himself that. For 5 the rest till you're dead. And so you've been like, there's nobody in your house but you. And then you send me these texts, and just the energy of your text, I'm like, every time I see you, I was like, RJ's so alone right now.
Brother. Brother.
Oh, it's so funny the way you text. It's just how you text me. I'm like, ugh, this guy has literally no one to talk to right now. What a fucking lame-o.
Well, I was texting you about
what a lame pussy bitch.
You're
dude.
so dumb. You were texting me like the saddest stuff last. I thought you were you're feeling bad,
No.
Yeah, you were giving me like low energy, responses all day on whatever it was, Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, you were sending me too much, so I was like, I'll send him less.
You're crazy.
I was also too busy I didn't want to talk to you.
Tuesday at 11 at night?
Yeah, that's the worst time to text me is if I'm at home at night after a long day.
What are you doing?
I don't want to be anywhere near communicating with anybody.
But what are you doing?
It doesn't matter what you're doing, it's how you're feeling, you fucking
I know,
retard.
I understand, but what are you doing? I just want to know.
What am I doing all day?
No, what are you doing at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday?
11 o'clock p.m.
PM.
I'm at home.
Doing?
Nothing.
You're sitting on a couch?
Well, usually, like, yeah, I get home and I just plant. And
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
For 4 hours until 2 a.m. and I go,
time for bed, father.
it's time for bed. Papa, carry me to bed.
Yeah.
No, usually I'll get home at whatever time and then I eat. The bathroom's open. I'll try to shower, brush my teeth, yada, yada. And then, like, I'll, like, slip into... finish the rest of my television show, finish the rest of my movie, whatever. Maybe eat dessert, like a little square of like a 92% cacao chocolate, because I don't allow myself like real milk chocolates in Naughty Boy.
It's gross.
Only cacao. And then I'll like finish the rest of whatever I'm watching, and then I'll just like turn on like an old podcast or like old highlights of like Norm Macdonald or something like that, and I'll put it super low where I could barely hear it, and it's just like little faint, like you know, and then I just go to bed, and like while I'm trying to do that, I'm getting these fucking texts from you.
It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, my brain is fucking shut off for the day. I'm not trying to organize or schedule or move anything around at 11 p.m. This is why you're so jacked up and so angry and sad and scattered and judgmental and just, you know, short penised and
Who said anything about judgmental?
there it is. You're so fucking wound up all the time because you don't give yourself space to like not do the thing. You know, you're always doing a thing. You're like, I gotta go with my family, or I gotta work, or I gotta write a joke, or I gotta schedule the thing. You need like a few hours where you just don't do anything.
I do that at night.
No, well, that's what I was doing. Why am I not allowed to do that at fucking 11 p.m. then?
Just take a few minutes, text back.
No, it's not about the few minutes. It's about there's a chunk of time, no matter what the fuck the thing is, I don't text back. I don't answer any fucking texts. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you or fucking anybody at night. It's like no communication, no using my brain.
Don't text back at all. Just
No,
like
but I tried not to text back at all, and you're like, and you sent me another, and you're like, what about but wait, come back. Oh no, where'd you go? Are you mad at me? Oh, you go home, and you miss RJ.
No, I was making sure you didn't kill yourself.
No, see again, you kept fucking like, oh, you're gonna kill yourself.
Yeah. I said, I swear to God, the lack of excitement you have about things that might be good for you hits you like a damn eulogy.
Or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so never expect me to don't even text me it. Oh, and when you said I'm going to call you at 9 a.m. in the morning, I blocked you for like the night.
Yeah.
Did you try to text me or call me?
I called you the next morning.
At 9 a.m.?
Yes.
No, you did not.
I swear to Christ.
You did not call me at 9 a.m.
Yeah, listen to the voicemail.
You're a piece of shit. Did you really call me at 9 a.m.?
It was like 9:50.
You're serious?
Yes.
You're not lying.
No.
Yeah, I think you're lying to me.
I'm a man of my word. I swear to God. I was like, I had been up. Was doing some work, and I go, oh yeah, I told Drew I'd call him at 9.
Why would you actually fucking do that? Are you crazy?
Call you?
I'm not going to be up at 9 a.m.
Why
I'm
not?
Sleeping in.
I don't know your schedule.
Yes, so don't fucking ever call me before 5 p.m. Never call me.
On any day.
No. I'm not a cuck like you and get 2 hours of sleep, burn myself out, and then look at my closet when salivate, being like I could fucking hang myself in here. I'm not you. I'm not you.
No, but you could take voicemail's fine. I went to voicemail.
I don't go in there and fuck my dog till he throws up in diarrheas all day.
Hey, I didn't need you to pick up, asshole. I just need to leave you a message.
No, because why? No. Hey, dickhead. You call me. You would wake me up with the call.
Well, then put your phone on off or do not disturb.
No.
Because you need it on.
Yes.
For?
My alarm. Later that day. when I actually wake
Get
up.
a real clock.
I have one of those.
And so you have your phone that's your alarm and a real clock that's an alarm.
Just in case. It's always good to have a safe.
And if anyone were to call you, you would wake up or not.
Well, actually, for the most part, I leave my phone in the kitchen, so it wouldn't have been a problem. But I think I was just so mad that you're like, I'm going to call you at 9 a.m. I'm like, I'm going to block you. And then I unblocked you like later. But I was going to just leave you blocked for probably until you noticed. We probably never would have spoken again if I blocked you. I would have to like accidentally see you at a show or something.
I mean, I see you every week. I'm not really.
No, but there would be no way to schedule a podcast because I'd have you blocked.
Eventually, you'd be like, oh, I forgot I blocked him. And
If you do that again, I promise I'll block you forever.
If I call you before 5 p.m.?
Yes. If you threaten to call me at 9 a.m., I will literally block you and I will never unblock you.
That's
I'll
crazy.
still be friends with you.
That's crazy, though.
I'll see you when I see ya.
Are you afraid of phone calls?
This podcast isn't happening.
Why are you
No,
afraid
you
of...
fucking with my sleep is what I have a problem with. The thing that you don't respect at all, and it shows in your eyes, it shows in your face, it shows in your fucking lack of emotional intelligence, it shows in your lack of focus and your ability to pay attention and listen.
Well, now
it shows in your lack of keeping your family together because they're fucking clearly gone for a reason. They're at fucking Malibu, the Malibu Recovery Center because of you.
It's a very nice facility, and you're projecting.
No. They're at it shows in your lack of fucking, ability to, do anything for yourself, your lack of not wearing space pants when you damn well know it's a fucking podcast. You should be in your 4083 podcast pants right now.
I was at a movie.
No, you weren't.
I can't wear 4083 to the AMC.
That's the best time she strokes you.
Yeah, not really.
She busts on fucking Timmy in front of you,
Well, it's those like recliner seats.
Full grown Timmy, full grown
adult Timmy.
adult Timmy.
Some call him Timothy.
Timothy, all right? Chalamet.
I just think it's sad that you're afraid of taking a phone call from someone who wants to talk to you.
You don't want to talk to me. You don't want anything to fucking do with me, and you know it.
Why did I... Okay. So why...
Thank you for admitting it.
Check, please.
Thank you. Finally. Fucking tip.
So let me get this straight. If I want...
We're not friends anymore.
If I want you to not talk to me for like a day or maybe a couple of days, maybe a week, all I got to do is threaten to call you in the morning.
And before 5 p.m., just be like, I'm going to call you. And then I'm like, all right, cool. We're not going to be friends for 4 to 6 months at least, if not for the rest of our lives.
What if someone else did that to you?
I pick up. Of course I pick up.
Yeah.
Anything for them.
What if I call from a different number?
I would probably get a new phone. New number.
Yeah.
New number who dis.
Yeah. That's funny. I think that's a funny bit, but ultimately
Look at
I think it kind of shows
Shut up.
kind of pulls back the veil a bit on what your insecurities really are. Intimacy.
There's nothing insecure about me being like,
closeness.
I want my sleep.
It's about sleep. This is about sleep.
And you're saying that sarcastically, but it's definitely
No, this is about sleep.
No one wants a fucking phone call in the morning from Rodolph Hitler Signs III. No one wants to be woken up by retard J Signs.
I'm sorry. From the guy who leaves me 2 a.m. voicemails from your drum room.
And you never answer them.
Because I'm... What? Having sweet intercourse with my wife.
No. You're fucking sleep talking.
Yeah.
And saying, like, what's the deal with airplane kitchens?
Yeah, I don't know.
And your wife is calling you retarded.
Yeah.
And you're like, yes.
Yes.
RJ, you're retarded. Yes.
Are you seriously retarded?
Yes. Yes.
No, I mean, you do the reverse to me when I'm asleep at night.
I don't.
You've done it multiple times.
Yeah, but you never pick up.
Because I'm asleep.
Yeah, but
and my phone is on Do Not Disturb, so it doesn't ring to wake me up.
And I know that, and that's why I'm not worried about calling you that late. You assumed that I was probably going to pick up in the morning.
I thought that you wake up at like 8 or something.
Why the fuck would I wake up at 8? What kind of bullshit is that? What kind of disgusting idea is... You're a bad person. You know that, right? You're truly, in your heart of hearts, a bad person. You do good things, but bad people do good things
What
all
do you
the
think
time.
the average American wakes up every day? What time do you think that is?
4:30 a.m. According to my algorithm.
Your algorithm.
Yeah. It's all Navy SEALs.
The algorithm of what? Your TikTok?
Oh, that's right. I don't have any social media anymore. I don't even have YouTube anymore.
Right. So your algorithm
on Spotify
is based on like a 2013 metric of what I imagine is the Facebook marketplace.
Yes. Have you been on Facebook recently? It's a mess. Yeah. It's all just.
I only use Facebook to check up on people who I didn't like in high school.
You hope are not doing well. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to name names, but
you can name them.
I don't know. I don't want to do the editing.
Fair enough.
Bleep, bleep.
Oh, Jeff
Tranquil
the Tank. How's he doing?
Haven't seen him in a while. I got to check up on his Instagram.
Where's he going, man? Where's he gonna go now? He told me like in one of his drunken stupors. He's like, "Yeah, I tell you what, the rec room's fucking gone. I'm dead."
Oh no!
I know the rec room is gone. We got to check up on him.
You know what? I finally figured out what he looks like. He looks like that one Muppet that's like 7 feet tall, like covered in hair, and has like giant eyeballs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Like Lurch or something crazy? Some like
Marge?
Some weird name. It's like a Grunch name. I don't know.
A Grunch? What's the Grunch?
Mr. Grunch, yeah.
Is that the stepsis of the Mr. Grinch?
Yeah.
Oh no, Mr. Grunch. He's stuck under the tree.
Why are you going straight to stepsis?
No, Mr. Grunch. Mrs. Grunch.
Mrs. Grunch. Oh. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm sad that you think that people don't wake up before 9 o'clock.
No, I think most of America doesn't, but also like what is it, 80-90% of America is like sleep deprived, vitamin D deficient, magnesium deficient,
and you're
dehydrated.
You're not.
I'm all of those things too. But
yeah,
I just don't want you to call me that early.
Yeah.
So let me be all of those things. Also, don't call me.
You can put certain like roadblocks in the way to make sure that my call doesn't happen, or anyone's call for that matter.
Yeah, that's what I did. I blocked you.
Are you going to block everybody?
Yep.
Do you?
Yep.
You block every person in your phone.
Oh, so what if I'm short a couple of friends and a dad? All right?
So you block
and a mom.
So before you go to bed every night, you go down your contact list and block every single person, and then you go to sleep.
Just the people that call me in the morning.
You know who does that?
Yeah, you.
I've never called you in the morning.
Yes, you did.
Today?
Yeah.
Once.
Uh-huh.
And it was more 10 than 9.
One time is all you need. All you need is one.
But you didn't even know that I was.
All you need is 9/11 and it's done. You know?
You know, they got the guy.
Who?
They got him.
Who?
No.
If it weren't for those meddling kids?
One of the guys who was in charge of 9/11, one of the orchestrators, if you will, which is a funny thing to say for the picture of this guy who was like extremely obese and not well shaven. From G-Bay, as they will.
9/11 in G minor.
No. G-Bay, Guantanamo.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
That's a good one, G-Bay.
GB?
No, like eBay, but G-Bay.
Oh, yeah, but they sell the, if you want, you know. All right, go on.
I haven't had one yet.
So they caught the guy? They finally solved 9/11?
He's been in Guantanamo for a fucking 2 decades, dude.
Okay.
3.
Why are you
2.
saying it like it's news?
No, listen. He got a plea deal today.
Oh, he's out on bail?
Yeah. He's a free man.
Whoa.
He said, Inshallah, I did it or whatever.
And they're like, all right.
And they're like, okay.
Now he's living in Costa Mesa?
Yeah, now he's got a...
He's like at the OC Fair right now on the fucking merry-go-round. He's like, I could 9/11
just deep throating a corn dog off a Ferris wheel.
He just thinks of everything in terms of 9/11s. He's like, I could 9/11 that ride. I could 9/11 that ride.
See this corn dog? This is a 9/11.
Yeah. He's like, here's 2 corn dogs. And then kaboom. And he just knocks him down.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
That's all he thinks about.
Yeah, everything.
Obsessed with Domino's.
I mean...
The pizza. He's extremely overweight.
I mean, one of the greats, truly. You know, he's like the Michael Jordan of 9/11s. Yeah, he's the guy.
He literally is.
You need a couple of towers to tumble. That's your guy.
Yeah.
You know, we should
actually,
use
you know what?
him
The
to
Michael Jordan
9/11
of
another.
9/11 was probably the guy who invented Jenga.
No, that was like he's like
He's like the Thomas Edison of 9/11.
no, the Dr. James Naismith of 9/11.
I'm not familiar.
He's the inventor of basketball. I was him for my second grade class for like a history project, and then I drew a little mustache on me, and I just looked like Hitler. And I just walked in, and people were like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "No, I'm Dr. James Naismith." And they're like, "Who the fuck is that?"
And you're like, he's the 9/11 of basketball. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck.
I mean, the Auschwitz of basketball. I mean, Heil who? Sorry.
I mean, three-pointer.
Yeah, exactly. Z free throw.
No, so the guy
Okay, yeah. Finish your fucking thing.
was fat, and he got a plea deal, and now he's
No, what does he do? Does he work at Yogurtland?
No, I think it was like they aren't gonna kill him.
Oh, but they're good.
He gets to live in G-Bay forever.
But they're still going to torture him there.
Oh yeah, but he doesn't get to get executed or whatever.
That's worse.
I know. I think I'd take the execution.
Yeah, you gotta die.
Yeah,
You gotta, because they're doing nasty things to him there.
or someone is, anyways.
I mean, not us. We're the good guys.
What do you mean us?
Not you and me.
Yeah, we're.
You and me are the good guys.
Was anyone thinking that we would be in Guantanamo Bay doing things to prisoners?
I mean, we're pretty fucking tough, you know? We're pretty tough. We're tough on crime. If anybody listens to Swallowed Eyes, they know that RJ and Drew...
We are tough
We are
on crime.
Yes, crime.
We are no nonsense.
tough on crime, tough on crumbs, you know.
Tough on slime.
Tough on slime. Crime and a dime. Give me a slime, you know.
Tough on. So, anyways,
I farted.
the guy that sounded like it hurt.
It was one of those weird.
What are you doing?
My body doesn't know what to do with it, so it lets it out there.
Why are you so tired?
I just fucking bartended for like fucking 9 hours straight, man. And your brain is worn out more when you're taking in brand new information, you know.
Yeah, the last two podcasts, I feel like you've just been really just like.
Shut up! I've been great. I've been fine.
That's what everyone says.
That's what. Yes, everyone's like. It's amazing how even Drew, with his handicap of working 7 jobs and working harder than RJ ever could, still manages to put on a great performance.
I think they said
Better than RJ ever could.
I think what was said on Discord was like, it's amazing that Drew, even though he's handicapped, still is able to.
No, don't twist the words around. That's not nice. I don't appreciate that at all. No
Yeah.
but. No but is what we do here on Swallow Daddies.
No, but
No but. I think I have a whole... Fuck, Daddy.
why do you have holes in all of your pants?
Yeah, because I wear them. You literally do nothing in your pants. You put on your pants and then you sit down at your chair.
Or stand up.
Like a sad American civilian.
I don't
corporate
do. Sorry,
American.
I don't do frickin' gymnastics in my underpants.
No, I'm just a working blue collar guy of America. I'm out there working and serving the American people, and you're sitting on your iron throne, like, you know, over here in your little office, and you're typing away while all the workers do all the real stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So stay humble. You know, get off your little. What do they call it? The big chihuahua. What do they call it? Sorry, high horse or whatever. Yeah.
Get off your Taco Bell dog or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they got to bring him back for sure.
You've been watching any of the Olympics?
No. You?
No.
Who gives a fuck?
I hate that shit.
I haven't been watching the Olympics. I haven't been watching the Ukraine.
People are really mad right now. I don't know.
Ukraine would be kidding me.
That sucks. That sucks.
That was awesome. Insane in the Ukraine.
People are really mad.
Get insane. Got Ukraine. Come on, that's a good one.
Okay, Beastie Boys.
No, it's not Beastie Boys.
People are really mad because there was this women's boxing match.
Really? But there was a trans?
No, that's the thing. They think people like what
a
people
sneaky trans?
people thought, oh, she's biologically male, but she's not. Turns out she has hyper androgenism, which means you're born with a high testosterone level.
But you got a tight pussy.
The tires. Ironclad.
Yeah, exactly. A mean left hook, but a tight pussy.
The nicest.
The nicest fucking.
Look, she looks
She's
like
got a
she
jab that'll put you in another dimension, but those fucking pussy lips.
She's got a real face for radio. Looks like a big
Boy the Chin Wonder.
Not even chin, just like all eagle features and and
where is she from?
Algeria.
Algeria.
Yeah,
that's Africa.
No, but it's also like a place where it's illegal to be trans. So like people are perpetuating this lie and potentially get her in trouble. But anyways, it's just this funny thing that's going on in the culture right now. People are like, this is why trans women shouldn't be allowed to be in sports or whatever. And like, that's an issue for sure. Like we can get into that, but that's not the situation here. And what the situation here is, a bunch of grown adults are pretending that sports matter. Like that's the only thing that fucking matters.
It is the best way to be a poor sport, though. Be like, cheating. They were trans. That's why I lost.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That lady's got a cock. That's why I lost.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. This girl clocked her, and she gave up within like 10 seconds.
It's literally what any of these armies can do in any of these wars to win. Is
be trans?
No, they blame the other team for being trans. They're like, Russia's being trans right now. They're cheating. They have trans. That's why they're fucking winning. And then everyone will be like, fuck that. And then we'll fucking, we'll help them. Israel, Palestine, all Israel or Palestine. This is how you solve it. All the other one has to do is tell the other one. Like the other one is like, the reason why they're winning and they seem to be superior right now. I'm not going to say which side seems superior because they are pretending to be a woman, but really they're a man. They're a big, strong man with nice tits and a tucked sausage, and it looks like a pussy the way he tucks it in. But you know what I mean? Are you?
No.
You're not following.
The analogy is kind of falling apart for me.
It's falling apart the more I talk about it,
and that's fine because I think we'll give you a C for effort. But what I like is that people are pretending that they like sports. Every 4 years, people pretend that they have some stake in the game for what's essentially hot 20-year-olds competing for fun.
Yeah, they dedicate their life to getting molested and maybe winning a medal.
No, I'm talking about...
That's the Olympics.
No, the athletes... I don't care about the... Again, athletes...
You're like, I don't care about the athletes.
I don't want to shit on the athletes.
Sexually abused.
I don't want to shit on the athletes. I think a lot of them are very good. I don't like people who pretend that they care about the Olympics.
Oh, none of them care about the Olympics.
No, but everyone they're like, with the Paris and then the opening games, it's kind of like worshiping the devil and it like pretending to mock Jesus or whatever. I'm like, who fucking cares?
Literally, like, what else are they supposed to focus on? Their miserable
Gaza?
fucking lives? Yeah, Gaza sucks.
The
ozone sucks.
How about our fucking tired democracy going out with a whimper and a moan?
Exactly. Who wants to think about any of the fucking things you named?
Right.
Of course we're going to pretend that fucking, she's like, whichever the people do the jumping jacks, like got fingered the hardest by their doctor is going to win the thing, you know?
I know, but I just think we should I don't think people are self-aware enough to be like, oh man, these Olympics are the only thing keeping me from not hating my son right now.
I mean, it's a good distraction because those kids aren't getting beaten up at home for at least as long as the Olympics last.
I think so.
Yeah, you know? So that's good. You stopped beating your kids for the Olympics, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. You see? Don't you understand?
You just sit down, you watch Simone Biles do a flip tuck and
so you don't Simone bash your sweet daughter in the fucking chin?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. So have a little sympathy for the American people who give a shit about the Olympics, you know?
I don't respect it.
Is it the Summer Olympics?
No, it's fucking December. What's wrong with you?
Wait, so are the Winter Olympics, did they already happen? Or are they going to happen? Did they happen last January? Or
it's every 2 years. 2 years winter, 2 years summer. 2 years winter, 2 years summer. And I'll give you a hint, Drew. They happen in what season? Do 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 do. Drew's a fucking idiot.
Wait, but the people are still skiing right now, right?
In some parts of the world, there is snow,
but not Olympically.
Okay, and certainly
I wasn't that far off.
Not for the Summer Olympics.
Okay, well, I mean, again, with global warming, the Summer Olympics are going to turn into the Winter Olympics, and the Winter Olympics are going to turn into the Summer Olympics.
I think it's just going to be all kind of like a spring forward Olympic.
It's going to be all springtime for Hitler, no matter what, you know. But I can't.
I had a science teacher in middle school who we could get him on tangents. He didn't touch me.
Caught me fingering my right.
Yeah, stop.
I like it.
We get him on tangents,
hurts.
and there's this one story that we would always get him to tell us. It was about how his father received a gold medal at the Olympics from Hitler.
That's his whole gig. That's how he got the job at the high school.
Middle school, but yeah,
middle school.
That's not how he got the job.
That's probably how he slipped that in the fucking interview for sure. He was on the ropes, and he was afraid he wasn't going to get the job, and he's just like, listen. His father or his grandfather?
His dad.
They're like, let me. They're like, I don't know. You may or may not be a good fit. Can you tell us like one time you got through an adversity in like a creative way? And he was just like, Dad got a medal from Hitler.
They're like, whoa. Was it pre-Auschwitz?
So when can you start?
It was pre-World War II. It was before everyone knew.
It was cool Hitler.
Yeah.
It was just pure charisma.
Just playing the hits.
Yeah.
Hitler.
Playing the hits. Yeah. Kids bop. Hits bop. Hitler's bop.
Mm-hmm. We're getting there. We're heating up.
We haven't been near the writer's room. We're gonna go to the writer's room, and they're like, you got to take a flight. We instead of taking a flight to the writer's room, we took the wrong flight, and we're in fucking Darfur now.
And now we're stuck in the frickin' rent-a-car airport
in Darfur, which is completely decimated by the war going on. I'm assuming there's a war.
Yeah.
And we're trying to call America. We're like, can you let us back in, please? Help us. We're trying to be like Joe Biden. Help us get. We're child soldiers now.
Yeah, he might help us because he got those journalists out of Russia
recently.
Yeah, today.
We had journalists in Russia.
Look, your geopolitical knowledge is just staggering.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm up with the times. He got some journalists out of Russia.
Tell me more about the story then.
There was like 12 journalists or 17 or a number.
Here's the thing about fucking RJ. He pretends he knows a thing about anything. And I ask him, I go a little deeper, and he's like, well, the journalists, hear me out,
are now
in Russia, now back in America because of Joe Biden. Well, like, what does that mean? You're like, well, they used to be there, now they're not. He just read a headline.
I didn't even get to say what I saw.
He read a headline, and now he's like, you're in geopolitical new rules.
No, he negotiated some deal. I don't know that it was some. It didn't explain what the deal was, but I mean,
did we trade him for the Merchant of Death again?
Yeah, we kidnapped the Merchant of Death and then said, hey, actually, we got him again.
Take backsies? And they're like, fuck. Give us those journalists.
This sleepy guy's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, Jack, I got your merchant again.
Yeah, like, how the fuck did he get him?
How did he get him again?
How did he get him?
Not again, Murchie.
Murchie. Is that the Merchant of Death?
Yeah.
or whatever Russian.
Good Russian, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they're like Putin.
The machine.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
You know what's crazy? I would bet that 75% of the machine story, which was then turned into a movie,
100% true.
False.
Yeah, probably, of course. That guy lies about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called a good storyteller.
I was trying to write this joke, and it finally came to me. It was Christina Basinski announces cancer diagnosis on her podcast. Pretty big bummer. I didn't read much more than the headline.
Wait,
but
that's real?
Yeah. The cancer, however, is Bert Kreischer.
Oh,
Come on.
Jesus.
No, it is real. I don't know how bad the cancer is, though.
It's fucking awful, man.
Yeah, I didn't read much further past the headline because, like, ugh, that's tough. Not going to make a joke about that.
Cancer. Do you know what kind of cancer?
Barely know her.
Stop it. Don't do that. Do we know what kind of cancer?
I think it's in her body somewhere.
You're a piece of shit.
I didn't read the article. What do you want from me?
Oh, no, it was in her fucking, it was in between the fucking thing in her sofa. It's sandwiched in her.
That's the funny thing. Gosh, J.D. Vance, the running mate for Donald Trump?
No.
Apparently he likes to fuck couches.
We all fuck the couch.
Yeah, I know, but apparently he really does.
Like he still fucks couches?
Like he goes to Lazy Boy in disguise and gets his hump on.
No, he doesn't go. He doesn't do it in public, does he?
That's what we heard.
I mean, that rules, and that makes me like him more.
Yeah.
No matter, again, the playbook. No matter what we find out about him, we're just gonna like him more. Any of these people on that side, that's what they do. And anytime, like any Trump or Trump related powerhouse type person, anytime someone tries to get something on them, they own it, and then they become more popular because of it. And then the liberals tried to do the same thing with Dark Brandon or whatever bullshit, and then no one could give.
Well, I don't know. Did you hear about this latest interview that Trump had with the National Association of Black Journalists?
What did he say?
Like mid-interview, and this is like a very it's funny. I think it's not right or kind, but he says. So I don't know how he gets on this because he just starts saying things sometimes that are unrelated to the questions asked of him. He's like, yeah, Kamala, she was Indian for a lot of years and now she's black. She wasn't always black. And they're like, what? And now he's like triple doubling down.
Yeah.
And everyone's kind of like, huh.
Well, she isn't black. She's like Sunnis or whatever.
It's like Sudanese, Indian American, and her father's Jamaican.
Sunnis purchase. Come on, that's for all my my New York State school
Jamaican
stands. Yeah, okay. She's a rude boy. Is what you're saying? A rude girl. She's a rude boy.
Yeah.
Rude boy bass.
Yeah. I think her running mate hasn't been announced, but rumored to be the Bombaclat.
Oh no, we're not doing that. Are you just slipping in your shitty bomb potato jokes?
No, but that's good.
No, fuck. But I should have put that in there. Oh no, yeah.
You just reminded me of all these pressing news stories.
Yeah, you really are geopolitical, aren't you? Look at you go.
Mostly just American political.
Just a fucking G. Oh,
just a fucking G.
You're a fucking G, dude. NBD, get that tongue back in your mouth. It is my least favorite thing that any of my guy friends can ever do is do that crazy tongue flick thing. Any of us could do it to each other, and it's just isn't it the worst? Like if I look at you, I'm just like,
it's funny.
It's terrible. It's awful.
I would not say terrible.
It's really?
You do a lot of things that are terrible.
Like what?
More than most people.
Like risk, like potentially blocking you for the rest of our
the way
friendship.
You touch people, the way you look at people, the way you talk to people.
Chill.
What?
What do you mean touch people? I only touch my men friends.
Okay.
In the penis.
Good cover. Whatever. List goes on. But I've never seen you do the tongue thing, and you just did it right now. I was like, that's funny. Like, that's nice. You know?
You are such the frat bro comedy. You don't want to believe it.
My brother wants to tongue me up, you know?
Okay, never mind. You have no idea to be a frat guy. No, brother wants to fucking tongue me. Wait, you rolled up to a frat party? Yeah. You what would your frat be? Kappa, probably.
Sigma, Kappa, beta.
Beta, yeah. Yeah, beta, cucka, sucka, you know?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Do you want to hear my bomb potato jokes?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, sleepy time podcast, but this is the final countdown.
Sleep time for Hitler.
This is where we get rowdy. This is where we really kick it into high
If
gear.
you want. I'm pulling out a hangnail right now. So.
The U.S. Open of Surfing set to return to Huntington Beach, drawing hundreds of thousands of spectators. And by spectators, I mean trust fund tweens trying to share a spliff and a handjob underneath the pier.
That's not bad.
Okay. Well,
I like how your resignation of just like I worked so hard for that
I
joke.
thought you would like it more.
That's
I
all
thought
right.
you're like, not bad. Not bad.
I mean, the structure was good.
Could you give me like a B minus?
For you, like
Oh,
D plus,
Jesus.
C minus, yeah, for sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, fuck, we gotta get Patrick Bucher on here before he fucking kills himself. What? He's not gonna. He will. Patrick, fucking commit. All right, give us a good fucking story. Listen, we got to get him back on the podcast though. He's probably our best guest yet. Police were called when a human hand was found at the beach the other day. Police immediately concluded that hand was still attached to a live human, just trying to get a tan. Come on, that's fun. That's fun. That's fun. Come on, that's fun. That's fun. That's fun.
They found a hand on the beach.
Yeah, someone called the police like, holy fuck, there's a human hand here. The police show up, they're like, where? They're like, oh, it's just a guy.
Okay.
It's a guy with a hand, you know?
That's fun.
There's plenty of human hands. All right, good. Do your next joke.
F minus minus.
All right, do it.
Orange County church volunteer sentenced to 120 years in prison for molesting young kids.
Oh, nice.
When sentenced, the man exclaimed, "Ew, gross, 120 is so old."
Take out a 0 at least, you know?
Ugh, missed me with that third digit.
Ew. Sentenced to an overage amount of years? Gross. Wait, it was a church volunteer?
Yeah, I should have left that part out. It's not important.
No, that's hilarious.
Why?
Because it's not even the head pastor. It's not even like it's not even like somebody in the church. It's just a fucking volunteer.
It's not even somebody going to heaven.
It's not even the priest or anybody.
Well, you know that happens a lot. It's the volunteers.
That's the church's fault. Like letting you're letting the guy who passes out the Baja Fresh catering after the services.
Or goes and collects name tags from the kids like Sunday schools.
How do you let a volunteer molest your kid? What a loser!
I just want to know who's sleeping on the job. You know. Well, I guess volunteer could mean a lot of things. Like, I mean, you could end up like being a. I don't want to know. I don't want to get into it.
Sleeping on the job. Yeah, I like how we're trying to figure out the logistics of a volunteer molesting.
How did he really get into this?
How did he slip a finky in there in between the rice and beans? Come on. It's like RJ usually likes to say about those things. What were they wearing? All right.
Were they asking for it?
Yes, exactly.
Were they praying?
Mm-hmm.
Enough.
They clearly not. Sharks in the Atlantic Ocean test positive for cocaine and negative for being a lame-ass bitch.
Bow.
Alt punchline. Test positive for cocaine. Positive for ambitions to write a groundbreaking screenplay. Test negative for actually writing said screenplay.
F minus for groundbreaking.
Oh, ground Blake Shelton is not bad. All right. It was a typo.
You typed it?
No, it's a mouth typo. What's a mouth typo called?
You misspoke.
Yes, I misspoke.
Misspokey.
Misspokes. Like your spokes in a. All right, you do your third.
No.
I like how you look at the phone and you go, I don't have one.
Oh, that's right. I deleted it. No, I didn't delete it. I didn't find anything good enough.
Make up a third. Riff a third in the moment. Bomb like I do. Jesus, have some courage.
I wrote one.
You haven't any courage. You ever read The Red Badge of Courage? That's a good one. So sad people die.
Michael Jackson requested that his wine be served in Diet Coke cans during flights because he didn't want to see his kids fuck. Because he didn't.
He didn't want to see his kids fuck. First of all, biggest joke of the night. Obviously, he wanted to see that. All right. Blanket, lay on pillow, or whatever the other kid's name is. You know,
Comforter,
sofa,
JD Vance,
sofa, blanket, comforter, lazy boy.
It's just Diet Coke.
It's just Diet Coke. I swear. I swear, awning. No, listen, centerpiece. It's not what it looks like.
Adirondacks, no.
Oh no, L-shaped couch. No, don't.
Sectional, stop.
Sectional. No. All right.
Ottoman.
Oh, bed. Fold out bed of a couch. Step.
Coffee table.
Coffee table. No. Oh.
Nightstand, no.
Nightstand. No, don't do that. Lamp. Get off a blanket. Get off of bed. Fold out a couch.
Hearth, stop it. Hearth, no.
No, body pillow. Giant fish body pillow. Giant bass fish body pillow.
Beanbag, get down.
Get down.
Beanbag. Heel.
Beanbag. Hold it up. Beanbag's not a dog, you sick fuck.
You can still say heel to a
You
rabid
can't say
child.
heel. No.
A rabid child named Beanbag.
You gotta name your fourth child Beanbag for sure.
Done.
Yeah.
Consider it done.
Beanbag J Signs.
BBS. Beanbag signs.
Beanbag BBS the first of a bloodline.
BBS Drizzy.
Never to be the last, dude. I told somebody at my work that you're related to Theodore Roosevelt. They're like, ooh, I'm like, trust me, he's got no Roosevelts in him.
Ooh, is he interesting and whimsical?
I'm like, imagine Roosevelt if he was like a what's the word?
Pussy.
Beta
cook.
I
I think I could rock a monocle.
Perhaps. Okay, so that was your third joke.
Beanbag, yeah.
Beanbag.
It was a long walk to Beanbag, but yeah.
It was fun. We got there. Beanbag. Scientists discover that hippopotamuses can become airborne for substantial periods of time. That's a real title. Just like my grandfather used to say when I was a kid. Yeah, sure, you can take my 1964 Pontiac GTO for a spin when hippopotamuses become airborne for substantial periods of time.
The fact that you couldn't spit it out.
It's like pigs can fly.
I know. You've done like 3 pigs can fly jokes on this
No,
book.
I have not. Actually, I've done like 6.
Yeah.
No, I've only done like 1.
Okay. Well, that's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say it's like my grandpa always said, yeah, you know, a hippopotamus can't fly, but your grandma certainly can get on my dick.
What stupid fucking joke is that?
What
is that?
Grandma's big.
Yeah, very much an RJ type of joke, you know?
What? The grandma's beanbag?
What?
Grandma beanbag.
What?
Grandma beanbag.
You want to end this thing and suck each other off or what?
What's the podcast title?
Beanbag, comma, heel, exclamation point? Is it going to look like Heil?
Yeah.
Heil beanbag?
Heel is Heel.
Is it? There's not 2 heels?
What? Heel is, it's just
like heel.
It's spelled the same way.
Heel.
Heel.
No, it's not.
There's Heal
What's that?
to like make sure that you recover
from
an injury.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but Heel, there's 2 meanings.
Oh, okay. There's so there's not 3. It's not like 222.
No.
Oh, okay. English sucks, man. There's too many words.
Yeah. There's one more thing that I was thinking about that you needed to know. No.
Thank you, Bill Maher.
No, nothing for you.
Damn. I should have took. There was a other bartending catering job where I think every Friday they bartend for the Bill Maher show. For Real Time with Bill Maher.
Really?
There's like some back room thing, and then they just get a new guy in there every time. And I could be serving Bill Maher, hitting him with my best RJ impression. That's what it comes with. You didn't know that? You should have kept it on there to keep it clean. Now your sticky, disgusting fingers are gonna get on there.
Bill Maher comes there and eats the catering.
I think he like gets a drink.
Is that all of the story?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Anything more exciting than that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be at Side Splitters eventually. Funny Bone, Bananas. I'm gonna be at Comedy on State. What's it called? And the Punchline. I'm gonna do all those eventually when I work hard enough at comedy. I'm gonna hashtag manifest. I like how I'm manifesting. Not even arenas, just clubs, you know?
Good clubs.
Just good clubs, you know? Acme.
Zanies.
And the new Rec Room opening up. Yes. You know where it's opening up.
How often do you have to shave?
Every 6 hours. That's why I don't want you to wake me up, because I gotta wake up at 3 a.m. just to shave.
Just to start shaving?
Yeah, I know.
It's a long process.
We're gonna cut all this part out, right?
No.
Fuck, dude. We don't want them to hear this. We don't want them to know that we're not funny.
It's too late. No, I'm cutting probably the first half of it.
No.
After the song, the first time.
No, don't cut it.
It's not funny.
Leave it in.
It's not good.
You're leaving it in.
Can I cut it? Can I kill the podcast now?
What's it? Heel beanbag? Beanbag heel.
Beanbag heel.
Beanbag heel.
That's the best thing we said all day.
I think so.
That's tough. I'll listen back. We got time.
All right.